This is Hulk, the greatest Avenger ever. Maybe. Though now probably isn't the best time to get into that, so I'll get to the point. As many of you know, the Hulk is played by Mark Ruffalo, and in addition to saving the Marvel Universe a few times, Mark Ruffalo is also a renewable energy hero in the real world by being one of the directors of the Solutions Project. The Solutions Project is an initiative with the goal of empowering people who are committed to making 100% clean energy a reality in their communities. One of the studies they conducted is displayed in a map created by Stanford, which shows that 100% renewable energy worldwide by 2050 is possible. Yes, and even though all renewable energies will help achieve this goal, we think that solar energy is the best. Why? Because it's everywhere, every day. Take Germany, for example, a country that you would think is much too far north for solar to be a viable energy source. However, last year, Germany produced enough renewable energy in half a year to power practically every household in the country. Almost 25% of that energy came from solar. And this kind of change is possible even in Minnesota. According to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, Minnesota has enough solar technical potential to produce more than 150 times its current electrical consumption. In other words, Minnesota has the capability to produce far more solar energy than it would ever need.
Solar is also the best option for rural communities. Since they're far away from urban centers or energy generation places, it's harder for them to be connected to the grid. Therefore, solar can be a great alternative because it not only provides them with sustainable energy, but it also makes these communities energy independent and saves them money in the long run. States such as Georgia, Arizona, and New Mexico, among others, have worked with the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association to increase the use of solar in rural communities. And it really has worked. Similarly, in less developed countries or remote areas, we also face the same scenario. Places like San Blas in Panama. This is a group of islands in the Caribbean where an indigenous community lives. However, due to the fact that they're in the middle of the ocean, it's impractical to connect them to the grid. Therefore, solar panels allow them to have electricity which improves their daily lives and improves the future of this often marginalized community. This also applies to places like Mondoro, Zimbabwe. This town is located in a less developed nation which hasn't been able to guarantee all of its citizens access to energy. Therefore, going off the grid is the most affordable, sustainable, and reliable way for them to get energy. And every other rural poor community could get the same benefits out of solar. But solar is great no matter where you live, and the good news is that it's right within your reach. This map, created by Google, can show you if your house could be powered by solar energy and how effective it would be. How cool is that? However, if your house is in the best place, or if you want an easier process, there's another way. Community solar gardens, sunny places in which solar panels are installed, and people can subscribe in order to get solar energy from there. Many communities here in the US have this. Edina, for example, uses the roof of its public works and park maintenance facility as a solar garden, and even companies are starting to take advantage of them. Walmart just recently announced its subscription to 36 community solar gardens, which will power 13 locations across Minnesota. So you see, solar energy is right at your fingertips. Visit mncerts.org/solar to learn more about solar energy.